Bitcoin is bouncing and is rising at the moment from the target we have planned yesterday. So by the way, in this update, I'm gonna try to speak slowly really, because yeah, I know that with my nice French accent, it's a bit complex to understand me when I'm speaking really too fast. So let me know in the comment section if this is better now, so I know if this is, well, you can understand me better or not really, or if I have to do it even slower than this. But anyway, so this was what we have planned really yesterday. We was looking for this possible wave for retracement before to look for the wave 5. So this was a buy zone really, simply the 23.6 down to the 38.2 with the MC fib in between, so the 31.32, okay, of the fib retracement tool. So we did got the move really into our target, and the simple thing really was to read the order flow really into the target we have planned, so to speak. In there, we just had to wait for a good reaction to appear really on the order flow. And this, as always, you can just join Discord server really, because this is where I really told everyone that it was better now for on the very low, by the way. For example, we have got a question: was it good already, for example, to bounce directly from here? Personally, hey, I'm just going to wait for a retest or for a new low to be made, because for me it was not good enough. So I did took a short, by the way, of this right here. We got another rise. I did took a short. We got another low here made, and from that low here, we've got a nice reaction, as I said here. Nice, it's better now if you manage to reclaim the daily negative path control and the TPO plus the naked session path control. So we did reclaim this, and so you got the very nice long trade. And of course, all of this was live, posted live in the time really on the Discord server, and all of this for absolutely free. So if you want to get such updates for absolutely free, well, join the Discord server and you will get everything really for free. So now the thing is, are we going to look for a push to the upside for the wave 5, or can we still be in this wave 4? Is it possible? Well, yes. We're going to plan first of all the most probable really configuration, but I want you also to be aware of some other configurations you have to be aware of in case we have to do something else really. So the thing is now, what we have to start here, the way, I mean, what are the smaller wave really into the wave 5? 5 waves, impulsive or an ending. For now, we have a 5 waves leading here first of all, so normally we should look more for an impulsive than an ending next year. But in any case, we should get, if we are in this wave 5, in this wave 5 here, we should simply get here 5 waves. So either, as I said, an ending, either an impulsive. So I'm gonna place some red waves like this. Okay, everything again was planned yesterday and in the morning in the daily update really, but anyway, it's always good to update everything so you can, you know, exactly how to do everything really. But the first configuration here will be an ending, so to speak, here a wedge to the upside where the wave 4 can break the wave on top, okay, can go between the wave 1 and the wave 2 really, can just not break the wave to bottom. In that case, there is no way really to find a wave 3 targets, and because the extension tool, this is just too random. So what we can use here is simply the levels really we have planned. Okay, you can go here on the level chart. I'm gonna remove this. And so what is the first target really above us we have to be aware of? Well, it's simply this. If I can just load everything. Perfect. Well, the first target here is really the top we have made, really, where we can look for a possible swing failure pan or a failed auction. For people that don't know what is this, when you do a swing failure pan, just take the previous high, you come back below and you close below and you leave the previous high really only with a wick above. Then you have the good reaction on the order flow. So to speak, this, okay, this really allows you really to take the trades. So for example, here yesterday, I mean, you've got this very nice long trade, I said, from the bottom really to prove it one time. Now I'm waiting for higher prices to come, but you've got the very nice long trend. By the way, we did got a bounce again from the MC fib, so you can see how powerful this is, because if you learn it wave, you're only going to look for the 23.6 and the 38.2, so speak here's the first level, and the red one here on the very bottom. In addition to this here, I've done some stats really. I've read some statistics, and so we've got we have a high probability also sometimes to bounce, as you can see here, from the MC fib. So it's the 31 and the 32 of the retracement tool, and you did got a bounce on the previous wave 4, and you did got a bounce right now on the wave 4. But anyway, so for an ending, it's a bit complex to find the targets. So this will be the first possible stuff we can look for, really. There will be a swing flip of the previous top, of the previous top here. Then we come back down, we get another rise, you know, to finish and complete the 5 ways, because we need to get the 5 ways here to the upside. That's a very ugly ending I just draw you, but anyway. So this will be the first configuration. The other one will be a failed auction, so to speak. We just get acceptance really above, start to form something really bearish. For example, we have a massive amount of longs here coming on the market, but we are unable really to push the price higher. So you can see that there is absorption. Again, if you want to learn all of this, you can simply go and check out the website. But once you form it something really bearish, you get a short reaction where you get a reversal. So this will be the first target really above, with of course all these highs here up to this value are high. So it's the fixed range from the very top here to the bottom we have done here. So of this full downtrend here, not from the very top, but from the beginning here. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Now, this is the first configuration, I mean, the second one, really, the most probable, as always, is to make an impulsive, so to speak here, to make some 5 waves, whereas the wave 4 cannot break the wave on top, and we are, well, clearly, to make such a 1, 2, 3, or 5, the most regular wave, really, if we can say it on, when you have an impulse, I mean, when you have 5 waves, really. So if we're in such configuration in an impulsive, where we just have to pull the extension tool, so you take the extension tool, you first click on the wave 1 root, second click, you go on the wave 1 top, and the third click will go here on the wave 2 bottom. From here, you just have to add the wave 3 targets. The most common one here, though, by the way, the wave 3 targets are the 1-to-1 extension, where you have only 2% chance to stop, so it's not big at all, to be fair. Then we have the 1618, the most probable target to reach minimum, and the most common target most of the time, generally speaking. Then we have the 200%, then a 2618, 3618, and 423.6. I'm going to try to slow down a bit again, because I always forget about this. But anyway, so 1618, then what we have done here, we have to check at this to find a wave for retracement next. So here we can see that we have done big retracement, not gonna lie, we have done something pretty big here. If we pull the that's fine, by the way, that's a 7x6, it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. 7x6, it's not a regular one, but it's still just a bit below the regular target, so to speak. For a wave 2, a regular target is between the 50 and 618, 56%. If you go a bit below, it's classed as big, really, when you start to hit the 85.4, yeah, around there. This is starting to be good, to be big, but otherwise it's still okay. So here, once we reach it, here's a 1618, when we are really going to retrace from any of these targets really above for the wave 3, well, we're going to look for the wave 4 next after the wave 3, of course. And so from here, you just have to take your retracement tool this time, place it from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root. Okay, you add the wave 4 target, so to speak. Here's a 2316, MC flip, so 3132, and the 38.2. And of course, by the way, I'm placing it from the top of the wave 3 to the bottom or the root of the wave 3. You just have to do the opposite. Really depends if you reverse your tool in your settings. I did reverse on my tool, so it's from the top to the bottom. So it's from the bottom to the top, simply the opposite. From here, most commentary is this, really. Okay, so we just have to look for a bounce in this. Again, remember, if we go to the 200% with the wave 3, well, we just have, as I said, to place the first click on the wave 3 top, of the retracement tool, and got a higher, of course, everything, and second click on the wave 3 root, really. So this is how you do it. Now I'm just showing you with the most common targets, but if you have to push higher and higher, you know exactly how to do this. And if you want to stay updated, just join my Discord server, and I'm gonna let you know, really, line the time, all of this. But anyway, so from here, once we have done the wave 4, how to find the wave 5 targets? Well, it's very simple. You just have to take your third click of the extension tool. So first click wave 1 root, second click wave 1 top, third click will go on the wave 4 bottom. So let's take the case that we go here on the 38.2, the most, I mean, on the bottom, really, of the target, where we should get a bounce. You just have to add the wave 5 targets. So here, first target is the 618, then we'll have the 1-to-1 extension, then we'll have the 1618, and then we'll have the maximum target 2618. These are the wave 5 targets, and this is the way, really, you can find this. So most common target here is the 1-to-1 extension. This is where we go most of the time. If we do a 1618 on the wave 3, then if we retrace 3812, and then from here, the most common target is the 1-to-1 extension most of the time. So this will be the most common impulsive to the upside. Remember that our wave 3 target, I mean, a wave 3 have more targets above. If you really have to push hard on this, it's possible. You just, with the most common target, I'm drawing this right now. What we can do also, and some targets that are a bit more important, is simply to pull the white wave 5 targets, right? Because this is really important, in my opinion, to be aware of this. So you can do exactly the same. Wave 1 root, wave 1 top, bam, wave 4 bottom, and you just, well, you can lock this, move this a bit more on the right, so you can get a target also here. Let's go with 400, maybe a bit too much, yes, so 350, perfect. We can also move this at 200, 250 maybe. Let's go with 270, perfect. So yeah, exactly the same targets here, okay? 618, 1-to-1 extension, 1618, 2618. So as you can see here, by the way, that this will be really the most common impulsive to the upside. That brings us also with the 1-to-1 extension of the wave 5, so to speak, around this top right here. So we can look, if we do the most common impulsive to the upside, we can look for a possible swing through the pioneer or failed auction, really. You know, the first swing short trade we have planned, really. So this will be the most common impulsive to the upside. This is the most probable configuration. Now, is it possible to be in something else? By the way, I'm just going to add these targets here with some red squares. So these are the take profits, really. If you prefer, these are really the take profits of the longs, of the long trade. So these are the 4 targets, really. And yeah, with this we're done. So now, can we get some other configurations? Well, the answer is yes. I'm just going to name this wave 5, and I'm gonna remove this for the moment. This is the most common configuration. Okay, this or an ending, or the wedge to the upside, where the wave 4 can go between the wave 1 and the wave 2. These are the two most probable configurations, and between the ending and the impulsive is the most probable one. So now, as I said, is it possible to be in another configuration where we are still in this wave 4? Well, the answer is absolutely yes. Why? Because if we start a move up here with 5 waves, what are the different patterns that are starting with 5 waves? We have either an impulsive wave 1, so to speak, the wave 1 like this. We have to get a 5 waves in the wave 1, 3, and 5. So if we have a 5 waves, it can be a wave 1, or the other configuration, the other pan really by using the wave is an ABC zigzag. So here it's either an impulsive, okay, well I drew you here, or an ABC zigzag. And if this is an ABC zigzag, it simply means that it's for a bigger correction. So that will be in that case here 5 waves, correction, another 5 waves. Okay, so we can play some blue waves here, like this, bam. Oh, that's a bit too big. So ABC zigzag. Okay, in that case you just have to look, for the turrets we have planned really. I'm just gonna remove this and this, so we can simply look, by the way, for all the highs here to be taken. So now we can look for a possible short train. Out time to upload everything. It's gonna be a bit late, but this seals the first target really. Okay, and so what will bring us with this ABC zigzag? Well, either a double EXY, either an ABC flat into the waveform. I'm going to explain myself, of course. So ABC zigzag here, if this is a correction we're having to the upside, as soon as we do not break this top, it can still be a double EXY. So to speak here, we take a W, X, and then a Y. We have a correction, W, X, Y, W correction, X wave correction, Y leg correction, and it cannot be, by the way, a double EXY into the Y leg. Okay, so here I'm gonna play some, let's go with some red waves, by the way. Oops. Where is this? Here. Can add the waves, make this a bit bigger so we can really see everything. And so this will be the configuration really if the C, if this is an ABC zigzag, here is the ABC, if the C here is not breaking and going above, here's the W root really, if we have to be in this double EXY. So in that case here we can look for another drop. Okay, simply to go normally take out this low, we can end up as always with a truncated Y leg to stop before the wave, the W bottom, but as always it's less probable to make a truncated wave, so we look more likely to go and take the low, and for example here go into the 38.2 of the wave 4, and from here bam, get a nice reversal. Now what if we go with a C here and take the high? Well, it cannot be normally, it can change these days, the rules are a bit weird, but normally it will not be a double EXY. Okay, and so the only pan where we take the previous high is an ABC flat, not an ABC zigzag, but an ABC flat, so to speak here, an A wave, a correction, a B wave with a correction, and then a C wave with 5 waves. There are two different configurations when you talk about the ABC. You have the ABC zigzag, okay, A, B, C. Let's play some blue wave, by the way, no, I'm gonna stay with the red wave, by the way, like this. So ABC zigzag or ABC flat, so A, B, C flat. You can also retrace here 90%, and you have to retrace here 90% minimum, but most of the time you're going to take out the lows. So the smaller waves are the following one. So here you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a 5 waves. Okay, I'm gonna make this pink, or maybe yellow, so we can really see the difference between the waves. So first here for the zigzag. Okay, this is a zigzag right here, zigzag like this, and this is a flat like this. So here you have a 5 waves into A wave, then you have a correction, so let's take a WXY, WXY, let's change the color to yellow, and then we have another 5 waves, and this brings us with an ABC zigzag. An ABC flat, so it's when, as you can see here, you take the highs, okay, like this, so it's when you break the A wave root. You do not need to do this, you can stop on the 90% retracement too, but most of the time you're going to go above here. And in any case, just join Discord server. Really, I'm gonna let you know if I have to do a regular flat really where the flag is not breaking the pre-stop. But I'm gonna take more double X as I said earlier. But anyway, this is a zigzag on the left here, and so on the right, this is an ABC flat. So an ABC flat here, first of all, you do not start with 5 waves, you start with a correction. So let's take, by the way, a double XY. It's gonna be a bit better like this. So WXY, it can be every correction possible, really, except the triangle is not really appear in this. Then we have another correction, so let's take another WXY really, and then what do we have in the C? We have 5 waves. So you can see a difference here. First wave for a zigzag is 5 waves, second wave is a correction, third wave and last wave is a 5 waves, sorry. For a flat, it's a correction, 5 waves. Okay, that's the difference. So here, in that case, if we break the A wave root with a red B wave, well, it's simply an ABC fine. So we have a correction first of all, a correction in the B, and then we have 5 waves to the downside. What are, by the way, the targets of the B wave? So we know exactly where we have to look for a short. Again, it's exactly the same than what I gave you really before, you know, a swing through the pound or a fellow of these highs plus the previous top. Really, this is just what we have to look for if we have to be in such configuration. So before to look, you know, only for the impulsive, as a trader, you have to be aware of such configuration because this is possible to be in this. So to speak here, in that case, we're going to get such configuration where we go into this red square here, okay, and we just get a short reaction in the box we just drew you. We are going to get an MC short reaction, maybe some trap longs, absorption in that case, all the bearish data really we want to see to really take a short trend to enter in a short on the market. So from here, in that case, B wave, and so we make the C here. We have to count 5 waves impulsive or an ending into the C wave, the blue here, okay, because that's an ABC zigzag. In any case, a C, in any case, have 5 waves. And so once we have done this, well, we're simply going to look for a 5 waves down, really. So either an impulsive, as I drew earlier, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is the most basic one, or an ending, so a wedge to the downside, so you know where the wave 4 can break the wave on top and go between the wave 1 and the wave 2, and then the wave 5. And so here we go, you have your different configurations really in the C, but as always, most of the time it's going to be an impulsive to not make it too complex. So from here, we can end up this C wave, make the wave 4, finish the wave 4, and get this nice red for the wave 5. In that case, you just, you know, take your extension tool, place first click on the wave 1 root, second click on the wave 1 top, third click on the wave 4 bottom, and here we go, you look for the 618, 121 extension, 1618, and 2618 maximum target. Okay, if you want, by the way, to find a C wave target, so to speak, here is a red C wave target. Okay, the only thing you need to do here is to take your extension tool, you place it from the A wave root down to the A wave bottom, and third click here on the B wave top. Okay, from here you just have to add the correction targets. So first of all, we have the MC extension 618. Gonna remove some few stuff there because we cannot see what's going on here. So 618, 71, 786, these are the fibs you will have to use in addition to the 618, because if you learn your waves in every or most of the course, you're only going to get the 618. In addition to this, I mean, you can just see this by yourself, you will see that it's working pretty well. You can add, in addition to the 618, the 781 or the 71, sorry, and the 786. These are the MC extensions. And so if we start breaking the first target, well, we'll just go to the next one, 120 extension, then we'll have the 1823, and then we'll have the 1618. These are all the targets of the C, but as always, we just have to add the more confidence, and we can see that we have more chance here to stop really in the 3 first target and not the 1618, simply because I will not really respect the wave for retracement target, you know, that is clearly in this bison here. So I have more chance to stop in here, so in the extension that are in this target. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So these are the different configurations really, either an ABC flat like this, either, as I said before, a double EXY if we have to stay below the previous high really. So to make this kind of double EXY, these are just some patterns to be aware of. It depends if we get something bearish on the order flow. If we don't get anything bearish, there is no reason to look for these patterns, and we'll just look for the impulsive to the upside. So to speak, we can remove all these configurations really, remove this ABC zigzag, place the wave on the bottom, and we simply look for the wave 5. That's it really. And as always, the most probable is to make this, but as the wave 2 was extremely short in terms of time, it's possible to make something a bit longer. That's why I just want you to be aware of all of this. Okay, so I really hope that makes sense. That was a bit of a long update, but time to explain everything, to speak also slowly a bit. I don't know if that was, if you noticed the difference really. I don't know if I'm really speaking slowly, but anyway, let me know in the comment section if this was better, if you understand better like this. I also try to take some more time to explain a bit more everything, because I'm doing this for years and I forget sometimes that there are also some new people coming and learning a waves really, or that want to learn, and what the fuck the guy is saying right now. He's just saying blah blah, you just take it here, you pull these targets and everything. Well, yeah, but yeah, that's why I have to take some time sometimes really to explain everything. But anyway, just let me know if you want to get more. You just have to go and join the Discord server. This is where really this is where you're going to stay updated really, where I'm posting really all the updates you need live at the time, such as yesterday really, where we got a really good bounce again from here, and well, I told you this was better for a long trade. Live at the time really, it was, as you can see here, at so it was 11:47 minutes, and so if you go and check this out here, it was really on the bottom here, it was 11 and what I said, 47 minutes. no, 51, no, here. By the way, it was maybe a bit before that. Yeah, 45. So it was, well, it was here. You can see that it was really, like in the time, it was really around there. So it was really in this first push to the upside. I told that it was now better for a long trade, and well, here's the result really. And all of this for absolutely free. So I hope you're all enjoying. So if you want to stay updated, make sure to join the Discord server. If you want to get more of us, you can of course go and check out the MOONCHARTS.fr website. You have some course there waiting for you for free or no. It depends what you prefer really. If you want to learn from me, you can learn from me for free. You have some beginner course, Elliott wave course, more advanced Elliott wave course, some MOONCHARTS course really, and some free resources to download. By the way, you can download the MOONCHARTS Pro Workspace really. This is this, okay, where you can get the order flow, you can get really all the templates really I'm using to day trade and to even more than day trade, by the way, to plan my trade setups, to update my chart really, all of this. So just going to check this out really. There are some really cool stuff waiting for you there, and there are of course some exclusive TAs waiting for you. For example, I have updated today Rune, and yesterday Avax, and 2 days ago, by the way, no, it was also yesterday, but it was late at night during the weekend, it's exam. So just going to check this out really. You have some TAs there waiting for you. If you want to get also the higher time frame Bitcoin plan, you can go and check this out, and all of this is for absolutely free. I keep repeating this, but it's important. You have nothing to pay. And yeah, if you want to get up to 7,000 deposit bonus, you can go and check out the PRIMEXBT offer. You have all the details really in the description. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this mainly, but beware of the ABC flat if we have to break the high of the XY still to make a bit more, a bit longer way for if we have to do this. Just read the order flow. It will give you the answer. Anyway, I wish you all a brilliant day. Hope you enjoyed as always. By the way, if you enjoyed, don't forget to smash the like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. This helps as always a lot with the YouTube algorithm, and it shows really that you're enjoying these updates. And yeah, have a brilliant day. Take care, and catch you all tomorrow for the next one at 10 AM with a daily update, and otherwise in the next one really maybe later, and otherwise on the Discord server. Anyway, take care. Cheers.